Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutza, and welcome to our kitchen. Today I'd like to share with you a recipe and procedure for preparing a lamb neck. Lamb neck, in my opinion, is very underutilized and definitely unappreciated. The amount of flavor and gelatinous characteristic that comes from this whenever you're making a stew or cassoulets or even bolognese sauce. My friend Cody here in Wisconsin raises lamb and sheep. He also does it for Nyman Ranch. He got me interested into the necks, and it was a integral part of my recipe when I was making lamb bolognese. I would use the lamb necks, shoulders, and occasional leg if I was running a little long on them. The neck, I'm gonna tell you, just brings together such great flavor as well as a gelatinous consistency to it, which is just incredible. Join me now as I show you how I make this dish with a nice dried bean medley. At this time, I'd like to say thank you very much to all his current subscribers. Your support is greatly appreciated. First timers or repeat guests who have not done so and enjoy the channel and the content, subscribe to the channel and like these videos. Let's get cooking. Well, we have our neck. Let's go ahead and season it first. Such a beautiful piece of meat. We'll start it off. Let's preheat a Dutch oven over medium heat. Go ahead and add some grapeseed oil. We're going to want to sear our lamb neck till we get nice color all the way around it. Well, now that we have nice color on our parsnips, let's go ahead and remove these. And we're going to take a look at our oil in the pan. I think we have enough in there. If you feel that you don't have quite enough oil, feel free to add a little more. Now let's go ahead and start sauteing our onions. These, we're just going to saute really hard for 2 to 3 minutes until they get translucent. All right, now that our onions have taken on a little bit of color, starting to soften up, let's go ahead, deglaze real quick with some white wine. And we need a splash. And let's go ahead and gently stir up that fond off the bottom. Now, let's go ahead and take our neck, place it back into the pot, or the Dutch oven. Pour either water or stock in. I happen to have some lamb stock, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, reduce the heat to low and put a lid on it and simmer or braise this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Well, here we are after our 90 minutes. I'll go ahead and remove our lid. It's still firm, but it is tendering up. So at this point, let's remove the meat. I will then add my dry mushroom. I will then add my garlic and bay leaf. Let's add our beans. Quick stir. Now I will add my sachet with thyme. Go ahead and wrap it around your handle here. Let's go ahead and put our lamb neck back into the Dutch oven. Now I'm gonna add a touch more water. Let's bring it to a simmer, put the lid back on it, and cook it until the beans are soft. Depending on if you soak them overnight or not, will determine how long the cook time is. Well, now that time has ended, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Beans are looking nice. The meat getting more tender. So right now what I like to do is remove the meat and then go ahead and take our carrots and our parsnip. Now I will remove the sachet. You can pull the bay leaves too if you like, no big deal. Give us a gentle turn. Now I want to season with harissa. Harissa is one of my favorite seasonings for any legume. Now I'll add a little salt. Go ahead and give it a stir. Now put the meat back in. We could put the lid on it. We're gonna allow this to simmer for about 10 minutes. The vegetables will be done and we're ready for service. Well, there you have one of the versions of how I prepare lamb neck. My goal was to braise it softly so it remained whole instead of shredding apart. You could cook it until like you have shredded lamb, that's no problem. Just make sure that you cook it longer on the front side before you put the beans in. If you hope to maintain some integrity of the bean. If you want it to cook down a lot, almost like a refried bean or something, you can do that too, but that's just not what I was looking for. This dish is very easy and has so much flavor. Mint is a great little finishing herb for this dish. You can even make like a mint remoulade or like a chimichurri, like a little variation of that, utilizing mint, and even lemon goes great. The acid will cut the richness of the beans, and lemon pairs well with lambs. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's demonstration, and I hope you give lamb neck a shot. Any lamb dish, whether it's a lamb stew, lamb bolognese, or anything along those lines. If you want to elevate that simple lamb dish, by all means, use the less expensive lamb neck, and it will definitely elevate that dish. Thank you for joining. You have fun.